Hey there, sheepdoggers, and welcome back. Welcome to the 7-day series for production line. Today is day number 1, also episode number 1 as it goes. Yes, we are going to just play a small factory. Let's play a medium factory, right? So one of the things, let's go with sandbox. Yeah, let's go. Yeah, let's go with sandbox. So, I had a little look, and it turns out there is actually a way to, Sure, and we'll go with, Sheepy Auto Industries. Boo. Okay, yeah. So, we pause it first up. Now, we got an in place here, right? And then we got an in place here, we got an in place here, and we got an out place here. So probably what we want to do, if I remember how to do this, we want a resource importer there. And I think we go with a chassis. No, but where do they come in? Do they... I think they just get put down, don't they? Yeah, so... If we started off here... Or here? Or even here? No, let's start it off here. Give it a little space to room. A little, space to work with. So we put that down. Okay. And then let's have 2 spaces in between. Right, so fit body. Man, she got a fit body, yeah, bruv. Sorry. I do so apologise, my chaps. What the hell was that? That was fit engine, fit accessories, fit electronics. Quality check. Can we... Yeah. So, can that go there and then export there? Okay, and then what we need is a conveyor. So the conveyor should go from here all the way down to there, and then down here, and then down there. Yeah. And then the resource importer should... No, the resource conveyor, apologies, should go to there, and then... Oh, Lord. Like... Maybe just... that's going to be expensive. Ah, but he did it anyway because he's an idiot. Okay, cool. Yeah, okay, let's take it up to here, then along to there, and that can go to there, and then up here, and then along here, and then down there, and then like that. Let's try that, and this. Yeah, okay. Oh god, that's maybe too much money. Okay, is that everything we need? I think that's everything we need. So, is this view wrong? I feel like we should have a different view. So, the one thing we should do is we should... There. Yeah, we want to research that, and we want a couple of research places. Let's just get 2 for now. Facilities? Yeah, research offices. Let's get 2 of these. There we go. Okay, sweet. Oh, I was just zoomed out a little too far. Okay, so does this need to convey to here? Is that how it goes? No, it doesn't. It doesn't look like that needs to. Okay, that was me being dumb then. I thought that maybe they didn't make these just straight off, but it looks like they do. So we've done the chassis. Energy produced, consumed by this factory. Do we need to make our own power? I don't think we do need to make our own power. And they're going to be researching these, and we're going to be making cars. So we want to just keep it going for now, and hopefully start earning money before we start spending money again. So what's probably going to happen is that we'll slow down here on car manufacturing, because we're going to be waiting for resources, and then once we've got to import priorities, once we've got to import priorities, that's when it will ask for resources that are needed next. It doesn't seem to do that. And interestingly enough, when I was looking into this for the, because I was trying to figure out, exactly what was going on, because we were obviously having problems. I looked into it and I was like, oh, okay, so what happens here is the game was messed up. Like, it was kind of a mistake, I think, or like, just something they didn't think about, whereby the wrong resources were coming in first to these places. And they fixed it, but instead of just fixing it, they actually turned it into a research thing, where they basically said, like, yeah, okay, you can now get the right priority resources coming in at the right time, but that's a research thing, you're gonna have to research that. And I was like, that's kind of cool for a game like this. I like that idea. So we're gonna be, hopefully at the very least, we're gonna be building cars quite decently. We'll have to see where they get slowed down. Usually it's here and here, but if you put two of these up, then the paint starts to slow down. That's what I've learned so far from my first look tutorial and gameplay. And speaking of the first look tutorial and gameplays, I got a full-on copyright copyright claim. It wasn't I didn't get a strike, but I got it for War Tile, weirdly enough, which kind of surprised me. There we go. Okay, so the paint is keeping up good. It does mean that this is going to be a little bit slower, which is a shame, but a new loan is available from the bank. Okay. When you get into financial trouble, find yourself here taking out a loan. Yep. I think this one is mostly okay. No, this one's a little bit off. So people have been asking me recently why the cursor is off, like, because you can see where I'm pointing here. Like, if we go into this, you can see I'm on the resource conveyor, but it's actually, the cursor isn't where it should be. I can fix that, guys, but it is a bit of a pain. And it usually ends up with me like having a really tiny resolution, and I can't read things. Like, it's fairly okay now. If I was to go into 4K and then the cursor would be fine, it would be bad. I wouldn't be able to read things probably. I mean, I can try, but I hope it doesn't annoy you enough that it's like, well, screw that then. Okay. So we've got a whole load of chassis available to us. The body fit is taking a little bit of time. That's fine. We should probably speed this up for now. So we're going to get our first car coming through any second. Okay, there's the car. It's going to sell for 16 grand, and it's gone. Now, if this doesn't make enough money, we're going to be upset. I hope it makes enough money in the time spent. At the very least, what it can do is it can keep us up until we can kind of start pushing things through a little better. So 46, 40... Yeah, I think we're losing money. The speed with which we're doing these is not good. So let's just pause it for a sec. I mean, there's nothing we can do right now. What we need is we need the import priorities, maybe the faster resource imports, overhead conveyors, predictive stock control, I think. Reorders of resources at the start, not the end of the production cycle. Faster drying. Okay, yeah, that's probably quite useful. More robots as well will help us once we've sorted out the import problems. So, what will this do? Nothing? This does nothing by itself. Okay. So, boost speed at which resource importers place resources on the conveyor belts. So maybe if we get the faster resource imports and then the faster overhead conveyors, that will help us until we can go for the big dog, which is the predictive one. Because you can see here, like, obviously, you know, it's requesting, like, the lights, and then it's going to be requesting other things, and, you know, there go the lights, yay! But that doesn't mean that's the next thing that we're needing. Okay. We do have it on slower, don't we? Okay, so speed that up a little bit. And you can see, like, this place is waiting, this place is waiting. The resources needed. There you go. Okay, choose next research project. Unlocks capability to set import priorities on production slots. That's kind of good. I think the predictive one is pretty decent. But I think what we want is this one first, and then the faster resource imports, and then the predictive stock control, and that should have us a lot better sorted, hopefully. And what we'll do is we'll keep ourselves afloat with these cars as best we can. We're held up here, basically. It might be worth getting more robots, because that will at least, when we have the resources, we'll sort these out quicker. So that's something to think about. So my day today was quite interesting. Now that we're, let's go at this speed, right? No, the research is going to take a while. Yeah. Should we get another research slot space? I feel like we should. I'm gonna sneeze. Oh no, no. Okay. There we go. It's done. It's done. We can forget about it. So, okay. The paint. This engine fitting actually might be getting a little bit behind now. It is a bit. No, it's not that much further away from the imports. Although, if the imports come from there, then yes, it is a little bit. Okay. So yeah, I had an interesting day today. I had Blood Bowl 2. Sorry, not Blood Bowl 2. Blood Bowl RP, which is basically Dungeons and Dragons in the Blood Bowl universe. I had that on the Sage's Twitch channel. It was a lot of fun. But my sleeping was way off today, so I had to kind of, like... I had to kind of like sleep but set my alarm, and I'm always really bad with alarms, right? So usually when I sleep and with an alarm, I'll wake up, turn the alarm off, and be like, okay, I'm gonna get up, and then just pass out asleep again. Okay, do we want to go for this, or should we go for the faster boost speed at which resource importers place resources on the conveyor belts? Okay, so we got this faster, right? So let's get the predictive stock control now. And then the next thing we can go for is more robots. So these should be moving faster. That should up our efficiency a little bit. The only place that isn't going to help is here with the paint. So we'll have to think about that. I don't know whether the paint is robots or not. We haven't lost too many, we don't really need to increase or decrease the price either, I don't think. Okay. So we're just gonna keep chugging along like this. But yeah, so I set my alarm, and I'm like, you know, I always do the same bloody thing because I'm an idiot. I'll be like, okay, so what I want to do is I want to set my alarm, wake up, get up, and I never do that bit. I never get up because I'm an idiot. I'll be like, okay, wake up, turn the alarm off, sit in bed for a little bit, you know, just kind of like put something on TV, mate, on my computer, TV type, like TV show or something. Maybe a song or maybe some YouTube series that I've been watching, and I'll put it on and I'll be like, yes, okay, good, wake up a little bit, and then I'll wake up, you know, ages past, you know, hours later than the time I'm supposed to get up. I'm terrible with it, basically. Wait, but insufficient resource? Oh, that's... Yeah, no, you see, like, that slowed down that process so much more. I feel the predictive will be super useful, hopefully. So I set my alarm for the Blood Bowl session, and it actually went... The waking up part actually went fairly well. I woke up about half a minute before my alarm went off. I kind of woke up in like a panic, like, oh, what's happening? Who am I? Where am I? Who's this? And it was me. And yeah, so that happened, and I was like, okay, cool. I successfully woke up, and then like I couldn't realize why I was in a panic, and then I remembered I had D&D, so I kind of got up and I started getting myself ready, and then my alarm went off. And just like, it was really, really loud and really obnoxious, especially if you're feeling a little bit delicate after having only just woken up. Which of course I was. And so yeah, I woke up and I was like, oh, what's going on? Who's this? Where am I? And all that kind of crap. And yeah, the alarm went off, and it scared the crap out of me. I turned it off. I shut down the alarm. You know, like I closed the program. I emptied out the alarm so it wouldn't do anything. I went to kind of wake up. You know, I went to grab a shower and go to the toilet, and you know, kind of general morning ritual type things. And the goddamn alarm went off again while I was like in the shower, and I was like, you know, really loud with my windows open. It's you know, kind of afternoon, so it's not that bad, but still makes, you know, especially if you have anxiety and things like that, like really small little things can seem like a huge deal if you let it get into your head. So I was freaking panicking my arse off, being like, oh god, no, this is the worst. So yeah, I had to jump out the shower like soaked up and yeah, whatever, shut up you guys. I had to jump out the shower and like run to my computer and like get my mouse all soapy and wet and do that. So that was fun. But I made it to the D&D, and we had a lot of fun. I love RP. Like, I'm not an amazing player. I'm gonna put my hand up to say, like, I'm not even, like, a semi-decent player. I tend to be, I tend to go with what's funny, as opposed to what's cool, or what's... I'd say if you had to class my style of playerhood, if that's a word, I'd say I'm a comedic relief character. That's what I RP basically. And you know, people quite often enjoy my characters, which is great. But in terms of RP, I'm not very good. You know, I probably wouldn't put myself forward to be a player on a serious RP show. You know, if I was invited, I'd fucking do it, of course. You know, if like Critical Role was like, hey Sheepdog, we've seen your stuff, do you want a guest? I'd be like, fuck yeah, it'd be stupid to say no, right? So you know, there you go. But yeah, so it's not gonna happen. But yeah, you know. So yeah, I had fun with it, but I think I'm a fairly decent GM. You know, like, maybe specifically at the moment, like, because I haven't done that much GMing, like, there we go. Okay, so now that research, you'll still need to apply, yeah, let's apply the upgrades, and choose the next research project. We're gonna do more robots. Ooh, paint specialization could be good. We'll have to have a look at that. So let's slow it down a little bit. And let's see how these do. Okay, so that has insufficient resources. That got filled up quite quickly. Okay, yeah, they're getting done a lot better now. So if we can increase the piece, no, if we can increase the robots, this is going to increase our throughput now. I'm not sure about the paint. That's the car. There we go. So is it waiting? Okay, it's waiting for next vehicle. So if we can increase the throughput here, here and here, that's gonna get us a much nicer... I wonder if we're... Okay, so let's see. So when we get paid, we'll see what money we're on. Did that sell? 580. Okay. So they're going out of the shop very, very quickly. I wasn't sure whether I should make like extra ones, like, because we got a lot of backup here, right? I wasn't sure if we should make extra ones on the side or not. I feel like that's one way to go, but the overhead might be ridiculous. You know, the amount we have to spend on it. So I'm not sure. We may want to... We can't select the resource importer, it doesn't seem like. Okay, that's destroy. We don't want to do that. Conveyor has smart junctions. Those... We'd probably need a smart junction, right? Like, so it would go to here, and then it would go apart, and then you can bring it back in, or, like, send it to other places as well. Okay, so... I think... Yeah, let's end this episode here. We've got 7 days of this, and I'm perfectly happy to do a series on this, maybe? I don't know how much content I can wring out of this game. This is the thing, guys. So if you want a series on this, I'm going to need to see numbers on it. You know, because otherwise I'm going to feel really pointless doing, like, a series where it's kind of, like, lukewarmly received. So, I don't know, we'll see. So, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. It always helps out a lot. Of course, I do really appreciate it. Link to the Patreon will be down in the description if you want to support me a little bit more. And I'll see you in the next one.